The build-up for the Lyon game on Thursday starts now, and unfortunately it's not a positive way to start ways. We have received the news confirmed and official in the last 10 minutes for me that Zouma is injured and will be out, confirmed for the game on Thursday in France. We all know Zouma limped off in the first half, I think it was, at the Brentford Community Stadium on Sunday, fearing the worst. We know that there was something wrong with his ankle, and we have just had confirmed that that he is injured and will miss Thursday night in Lyon. So the whole statement reads: West Ham United can confirm that Zouma will miss Thursday's UEFA Europa League quarter-final second leg against Olympique Lyonnais. The France international defender is to remain in London for further tests and examination on the ankle injury he suffered during Sunday's Premier League match at Brentford. Everyone at West Ham United would wish Kurt a speedy recovery. So the one hope that we were grasping onto for this was that that it was just a kind of a sprain, and just it's more of an impact than a real deep down injury. And it's frustrating because that leaves us a Diop there. Really, we kind of knew that he probably wasn't going to play when he came off, and we probably knew even more when 2 hours ago the Lime Tree Clinic on Instagram put on a picture basically saying thank you, and there's Kurt Zouma, and you can see him with that lovely little boot on there. And West Ham latest put high risk taken today. Yes, by the way, the boot is just for stability. It's not serious. It's not that serious. Sorry. Can you please confirm that those on your page know that then? So so we know that it's not really serious according to them, but it's not great news, is it? Let's be honest. Craig Dawson will now be accompanied by, you probably guessed, Issa Diop now. We've heard rumours over the last week or so that that Diop has been linked with a summer transfer move for £15 million over to Lyon. So maybe this could be a good audition for him. And let's hope that he puts in a good performance and does not let us down. We seem to think that Kurt Zouma's a little bit injury prone because we know he's had an injury history at Chelsea, I think, and once again, this is his second injury in his first season at West Ham. He had quite a bad, I think it was knee injury earlier on in the season. We got him back, and it was so nice to see him back. And then now, ahead of our biggest game in a long, long time, one of our best players is out injured. It's a big blow. Yes, it is a big blow. But let's not forget Lyon have an incredible amount of injuries as well. This is like the battle of the injuries, and they're probably a little bit worse off than we are. Let's be honest, we are without Creswell, maybe without Johnson, and without Kurt Zouma. Hossein Mawar is out injured. We pretty much know 100% for Lyon. Their goalkeeper limped off on Sunday against Strasbourg. I think his name's Lopez, and Dembele and Ndombele, they are doubtful as well. So it's not just us. They have been stricken really, really hard with injuries this weekend in their league game, and we know almost for both sides now after the result is Europa League or bust, because we all know that Lyon are a proven European side, and they're expected to be in some sort of European football every year. They're not going to get this from being in the league this year because they're sat mid-table, 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that in Ligue 1. That's not going to qualify them for European football. They've had an awful season in the league. The Europa League and going forward and trying to win that is the only form of European football that they're going to get themselves in for next season. So it's really Europa or bust for them now. Some people would say it is for us now after that disappointing result on Sunday against Brentford. Whatever happens on Thursday, we know we're going to be a bit depleted without, maybe Johnson as well, which means probably we'll go to a back three before now's at left wing back, or Arthur Masuaku, please no. Obviously without Johnson and Creswell and Kurt Zouma. So our defence has been hit pretty hard. People have called for the youth to come in. I'm all for giving the youth opportunity, but not in our biggest game for 10 years. I think just in a probably a harsh, volatile atmosphere in France, in Lyon. I think this is just the game to start. It's a Diop. He's French. He probably knows the surroundings better than most. He's not the best defender we have. So I think it's a no-brainer that Issa Diop starts alongside Craig Dawson, to his delight, I'm sure, because we all know Craig Dawson loves playing with Issa Diop. But yeah, it's slightly frustrating, but the almost warmth of it as well is that we know Lyon That we know Lyon have some have a few bad injuries as well to key players that played well at the London Stadium last week. But looking ahead and past Lyon, then we don't know the extent of his injury. All we know is from what the clinic that where he was today put on Instagram, that it's not too serious and that boot's just there for stability. So fingers crossed. What time limit that puts on his injury. I'm not a doctor. I haven't got a flipping clue. So it could be any time between a few weeks, a month, longer, who knows. We know it's not too serious, so hopefully not much more than the time I've just said there, but we don't know. I'm not a doctor, I ain't got a clue, so we'll have to just wait and see, sit on our hands, because I'm sure David Moyes won't want to put out anything more than that in the coming weeks, and give opponents time to strategize. I don't even know if that's a word, but it is now. Get ready to trying to exploit Issa Diop, especially on Sunday where we play Burnley, where I expect us, we've now played 9 games in the Europa League, I think, and we've won 3 out of the 9. We are awful after playing on a Thursday night, as we saw against Brentford, and hopefully it's a bit better performance on Sunday against Burnley. But Diop did have a nightmare against Burnley last season at Turf Moor. They're a physical side. Doesn't really like that. It's a Diop. I know they haven't got Chris Wood there anymore, but they've got that Weghorst up front. He's a pretty physical striker, and however long we've just got to back just got to back Issa Diop now. Whatever happens, for however long he's out, whether he's leaving in the summer or whether he's staying, we've just got to back him, and we've got to go with what we've got, because we can't change it. I can't change it. You can't change it. David Moyes can't even change it unless he wants to play the youth. That's the reality. Whether we're going to go for a flat back 4, stick with it against Lyon on Thursday, or whether we're going to go for a 3/5 at the back, using wing backs, perhaps Fornals and that left wing back, who the devil knows. Only David Moyes and his backroom staff knows. Maybe David Moyes' plan was to switch up the formation and switch things up for this game against Lyon. Different tactics in a volatile atmosphere in Lyon, where it's 1-1. It's a level playing field, fingers crossed, with a decent referee. Anything could happen, and let's hope it's another special European night so we can play some more European football this year, that's for sure. And then we'd have a 50-50 chance of going to the new camp. I know we're dreaming. Let's get past this first. There's a massive game. This is where the build-up starts here on West Ham Unofficial. So yeah, plenty of videos coming over the next few days. We've got our live correspondent, Richard Dawes, is out in Lyon, going to be sending us all of the videos from just the town centre, the game, everything. We're going to be keeping you up to date with everything that's going on in Lyon over the next few days. So check that out. The way you do that is you turn on notifications on the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified ping every time one of those videos goes up in the next couple of days. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Drop a like, subscribe, check out the channel sponsors I'm Carver and Son by clicking the link in the description down below. To round off, both teams have injuries. Let's hope it's a level playing field with in terms of the referee. We've got injuries, they've got injuries. Who knows what happens? Who knows what will happen? But we know that it's Europa or bust now. And we need to go for this 100%. And just don't let us down, boys. At least, we all say, and we said it after the Brentford game, we can accept defeat, but we don't accept no effort. Put everything you've got into that game on Thursday, and let's just see where it ends us. It might end up us playing at the new camp in a few weeks. Who knows? We are dreaming, but we are allowed to dream. We're having a fantastic season. We're playing some bad games. Brentford was bad, and I expect Burnley won't be much better on Sunday after playing on a Thursday night. But you've got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. From me, come on your minds, and I'll catch you soon here on West Ham Unofficial. Bye-bye.